All right, what's up, everybody? Coming at you from the icy cold weather that is just killing all of us lately. It's so terrible. It's like minus 20, 30 right now. Had to turn the heat up. But I wanted to go over Teen Titans Annual number 1, which is pretty solid. Even though I think we get a little too many annuals every year. What do we get? 3 for every book? Though I don't want to be too hard on DC because they're doing the right thing and they've cut their books down by half. They're selling like half the books they sold compared to like last year, which is good. It's a good thing, right? I think so anyway. Marvel desperately needs to do the same thing. But one good thing I can say about DC is I can actually hold this comic and not have to worry about the ink coming off. Unlike Marvel, where the ink just rolls right off. It's terrible. The amount that they put into their books. Like, they don't put any effort into it. The quality of the materials is really low. And you pay the same price as DC, who gives you a different material for the cover and the inside. And the inside's got this really nice paper. Feels like a matte type of paper. I don't know exactly what kind it is. I said matte before and people were getting mad. But anyway, this is pretty much Robin versus Robin. If you know, in the last couple of issues, Damian seems to think that Jason Todd betrayed him, and this is like seeing 2 of Batman's kids fight, which is pretty cool. He goes and tracks down Jason Todd, and he confronts him like, I think you betrayed me. And that's not the case, right? So it was Robin versus Robin, and I thought that this was pretty cool. Actually, a really good action, and at the same time, we get a lot of, good interaction between them. And they, because they have the same childhood, right? Even though he's still a child, he's like an old soul. But they both, are raised by the same dad, so it's like a big brother and a little brother fighting, which is pretty good. But the action's really good. So they get into it, and Robin gets the upper hand on him because Jason's kind of more of a brawler. But he gets mad and ends up kind of just working him down because Robin still has this little vault thing that they don't explain what's in it. And I have no idea what's in it. They never say. He ends up taking it back, though, and this is what I like. Like, after he beats Damian Wayne, he's like all desperate, and he acts like he's gonna blow himself up, and he's like, yeah, right, and he just walks away. And I also got to say, these sold Wonder Comics not only have the cringiest covers, I just think they're stupid. This Naomi, I don't even know where that is. Like, this is all Brian Michael Bendis' brainchild, this Wonder Comics. I hate Brian Michael Bendis. I think he's a plague to DC Comics. I gotta tell you. He's a plague. But I like that we get to see the other here watching this manufactured drama that he's making. Then we get a second story, which has the actual Teen Titans taking on this guy or girl named Joystick. They don't say. So, I don't know. I think it's a chick. But they fight her. She has the ability to take control of people. She takes control of Jin. And that was pretty cool. We get to see what's inside her mind. And, there's Naomi. Eesh. Brian Michael Bendis. Brian Michael Bendis. So she takes hold of Jin, and what I really liked about this was we get to see inside of her head, and you see a bunch of dead bodies everywhere, so that's going to go somewhere interesting. And then at the end of the book, Robin shows back up, and it's implied in this short story that Jin is really into him, and here we find out that Lobo's daughter is into Jin, who smashes Damian's car after she finds out that Jin is into her. Oh, comic books. They love those girl-girl relationships, almost to a creepy extent. Anyway, this is pretty solid. I liked it quite a bit. Teen Titans has been good for a long time. Been good for like 40 issues right now, since Rebirth started, and when Damian took over the team. Even when they soft rebooted the team, like I feel like 15 issues ago, it stayed pretty solid. I had doubts about the new team, but they've been doing a really good job. The good thing, like Teen Titan, you need to weave some drama in, like some teenage drama with some good story, like action. There's been so many good Teen Titan storylines. Always been one of my favorite books for sure. So, yeah, the goodness continues. I still like it. I think it's a recommend for sure. So, yeah, check it out. If you want to spend $5 on an annual, though, right? And that's another pet peeve with the annuals that I have is like, they shouldn't be necessary. They should be more like a one shot. This is this is pretty much the next issue of Teen Titans, right? If you missed this issue, you're gonna miss out on the core story. So it's not really an annual. It's an essential buy if you're following storyline, which I don't like. I don't like that you have to buy the annuals. That shouldn't be the option. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Check out the links in the description. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about this book. Let me know what you think about annuals. I'll see you guys.